Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? Okay, Mike around the world, is he right? We're going to find out. We're going to ask Agent RC. But Iran has just launched their first underground ballistic missile in a drill. Has all the bombing by Israel, or maybe the Saudi Arabians, or maybe the Pakistanis are planting bombs. Who knows what's going on? All these explosions in Iran. Was this all an operation to draw the Iranians out? That's what Mike around the world says. We're going to find out what Agent RC says about that as well, and he'll explain how it's working. But let me say this. Quickly put a shout out to noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Guys, seriously, this is crazy. But look, you know, we all need some cheering up, okay, for the moment. What a better way to do it, the 4th of July. I remember the 4th of July. It always is a great time to celebrate. Let your hair down, relax, enjoy. What if that type of feeling, that celebration of this great nation, could be with us every day, okay? Because you made the right decision, what if you could celebrate like that? You think that's far-fetched, right? Well, here's the deal. What if your financial worries could just go away? What if you could get your money away from those risky stocks in Wall Street? Well, gold is up by 18% this year, and silver even higher, and the Dow has lost 10% of its value. NobleGoldInvestment.com can help you do this. By opening up a gold IRA, or maybe a silver, or some type of precious metal, you can get some of that risky money out of your 401k into an account that can make some money for you. And they'll give you this free 5 ounces of pure silver. This is a beautiful America the Beautiful coin. 5 ounces. This thing was worth $150 when the month started. It's now valuing on Amazon at $179. There's only 30,000 of them in the world, and one of them can be yours for free if you open up an IRA at noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Matter of fact, pick up the phone and call Colin Plume or one of his associates at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347, and tell them Pastor Paul Begley sent you. All right? They're a Christian company. They're family-owned, great people, and they can help take care of your financial needs. All right, here's the deal. Iran has just launched their first ever underground ballistic missile in a drill. Iran's Revolutionary Guard on July 29th, 2020, has launched an underground ballistic missile for the first time in a military drill, which a mock U.S. aircraft carrier was attacked in the Straits of Hormuz yesterday. And we made fun of that. I mean, I'm serious. We showed you that yesterday. Did we draw them out? Maybe we drew them out. I don't know. But Agent RC, this is what Mike around the world said. And is it coming to pass?
Well, there's 2 factors here that's very important. Is that they have ICBMs that are in concrete underground, like us, like a lot of countries, like Russia, China. And so they're not on mobile platforms, okay? That's important.
That's important.
So they are launching these ICBMs, though they were duds or fakes or whatever, warheads, out of these underground ballistic. And this is exactly what they said Mike was trying to get them to draw them out. We needed to know where these were. Now we do. They've actually just shown their hand. So now we know where these ICBM missiles are. Okay, and that's very important.
Yes.
Okay, so they don't have that surprise anymore.
So that's what he said. I mean, last Thursday night when he was on, and guys, Mike Around the World will be my guest tomorrow night, and I'm sure we can have this conversation. That's what he said. He said, basically there was an operation going on. He didn't say exactly who,
right,
but you can assume the Israelis, the Americans, the Saudi Arabians, and maybe Pakistan was involved with some of their guys. The British could have been involved. Mossad, certainly blowing up stuff, okay? Infrastructure, chemical plants, nuclear enrichment, Navy ships, power plants, pipelines, everything, okay? Infrastructure, just blowing stuff up everywhere, time after time after time over the last 2 weeks. And Iran keeps saying, we're going to attack everybody. Nothing happening. Finally, what Mike said, draw them out. showed their hand. They've got weapons underground. He kept saying that, didn't he? Is this part of that? Maybe this is just the very beginning of what they have.
Well, this is huge. I mean, ICBMs is very large. That's a large.
And it can travel a long ways.
They go, that's why it's called intercontinental ballistic missile.
Do you think it's precision technology with it?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. So this is a dangerous thing. And this is what Mike kept saying. You guys, don't underestimate Iran.
No.
They got some stuff. They can do some serious damage.
Understand this technology is 50 years old.
Yes, I know.
We've had it since the Atlas missiles, late 50s? So, but the point is that they have now developed this technology and they've showed it, which is exactly
huge.
What Mike is. It's a game changer. And it was probably a mistake on their part. But maybe our video mocking them yesterday really upset them.
It might have been. Maybe we drew them out. We might have drawn them out. Yeah. Who knows?
I mean, when they missed the stationary carrier with the missile, that was pretty embarrassing.
It was pretty embarrassing. It was real embarrassing. Okay, a cardboard aircraft carrier, a mock U.S. aircraft carrier, and you can't hit it. And you're dragging little speedboats around. I mean, I'm serious. But they maybe just couldn't deal with that video out there. It's got 15,000 views. I don't know. But anyway, I think the plan to draw them out has begun.
I do.
And do you think they got more underground, more stuff?
I think they have a version of the Chinese hypersonic missiles.
Wow.
That's my breaking news.
So you think this is coming from China? The technology advancement?
No. I think a lot of this came from North Korea.
Okay.
The missile technology.
Okay.
But I think that the Chinese gave them and sold them hypersonic missiles.
Okay. Did the Russians, is this Russian made right here, what they doing?
No, I actually think that it's North Korean.
North Korean. So North Korea and China working close with the Iranians. On
this particular thing, I believe it's North Korea.
Yeah, okay. There you go, guys. So it's beginning, the drawing out of Iran. Now, now that they've shown they've got this capability, does Israel ratchet up now the preemptive possibilities, do you think?
No. I'll tell you why. It's COVID. Everything in all the reports from Jerusalem, Debka, all the sites that I visit, it's all COVID. There's no one saying, let's go bomb Iran because they have ICBMs. It's all COVID. So, I'm just telling you what I think. I don't think anything's going to happen. So the world is basically frozen because of COVID. Right.
But yet, because of that, isn't there a lot of military moving around going on right now? Ships, submarines.
Exactly. But it's not, as Mike said, it's not us necessarily. There's a lot of other countries moving around.
I mean, everybody's moving around.
And so my viewpoint is whoever's leading this current operation against Iran, now they know about the ICBMs, they'll make an attempt to take them out as well. If it's the Saudis, the Israelis, the Brits, with the Pakistanis helping, I don't know the coalition.
Let's throw this in, since you're talking about China. Guys, there is a serious problem in China, and the people there need prayer.
They do.
Because China's Three Gorge Dam, which is one of the largest dams, if not the largest dam in the world, this massive flooding that's taking place right now is unprecedented in China, and it continues. This has been going on for almost a month. The rain just keeps...
At least 2 weeks.
At least 2 weeks. The rain just keeps coming down. It's unprecedented, this time of year and everything. For some reason, this story has been widely ignored by mainstream media, okay? It is important because China's massive Three Gorge Dam is in peril. If this dam fails, there will be staggering loss of lives and property. The Three Gorge Dam is around 1.5 miles long, just over 600 feet tall. About 400 million people live downstream of this dam, and apparently no plans have been made for their evacuation. The failure of this dam, which is the largest in the world, would have catastrophic, cataclysmic consequences, and it's estimated such an event could result in about 500,000 people being killed. I mean, this is serious, and it's still raining. It won't stop raining.
And they've had flood. There's actually a picture if you can get that.
Yeah, I can show that. Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, that's the flooding already occurring.
And it's up everywhere.
Because they have to release so much water from the dam to keep it from breaking. I think it's a very serious situation. We need to pray that this dam does not break. A lot of people will die.
And here's a picture also of the Iranian.
No, it's not.
That's not Iranian, but
That's not a missile either. That's not an ICBM. That's just some frame picture.
okay. Sorry about that.
That's
Anyway, this is the actual flooding in China, though.
Yes, downstream from the dam.
Yeah.
Because they're having to release so much water, they can't. It just goes right into cities.
And they have no choice. Sacrifice a few people or their property and stores and in the city, or risk losing it all. So China's in a tough spot right now. We really need to pray. Innocent people, 400 million people downstream, 500,000 people could die, and this thing is being literally, it's up against it right now. This is incredible. I don't know if it's going to make it. And a lot of people are concerned it's going to go. It's on the edge of failure. Keep praying for the Chinese.
Here's something to look for.
Okay.
If the Chinese start reaching out to other experts around the world to come look at the dam, if you read that story, then you know you're in trouble.
Big trouble. Because they don't like to reach out anywhere.
No. If they reach out to, say, one of their neighbor allies.
Come help us. Or
Russia, come look at it.
Come look at it. See if there's anything we could do. Right.
Yeah.
Wow. So, guys, it's getting, again, you've got locusts all over the world spreading like crazy. You have lightning strikes that are breaking all-time records. You have rainfall. You have the flooding in China. You have the military movement going on everywhere. COVID, and more COVID. I mean, really, the world is on edge. You got new messiahs popping up all over the world. All this is signs of the last days. Wars, rumors of wars, pestilence, diseases, the asteroids that just barely missed us yesterday, and the incoming more debris, and the Planet X, Nibiru. I mean, it's all happening. Jesus is coming. That's the bottom line. Jesus is coming. No, I do not know the day nor the hour. No, I don't know exactly who the Antichrist is. No, there's a lot of candidates. But one thing's for sure. You're watching, the peace deal's on the table. Okay? Everything's on the table right now. I mean, everything's advancing at the same time. The volcanoes, okay? We're on edge. When I say we're on edge, I mean seriously. The West Coast, Cascadia subduction zone. Look at Alaska shaking. All of this is going on. Fireballs racing by the sky. I mean, the GMOs taking over the food, shortage of food. Who's controlling the food? Who's controlling the vaccines? It's going out of control. We're talking about a new world order, a one world government, the beast kingdom of the last days. So give your life to Jesus Christ, because we're running out of time. And will the Iranians strike Israel?
No comment.
No comment. We'll be back with more in just a moment.